money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Ain't no dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And give back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and them gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These fuck but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got 100s. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't for this, we got. Down to that. They don't check none of the artists, so I'm. Problem when you see me, get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Chicago Bulls. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. To Leonard. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Murray. Baseline drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And takes it away.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Short jumper stays out. Curling inside to Wendell Carter. Stuffs it down with authority.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Leonard. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard. That no good. Off the mark. To Wendell Carter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Leonard. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
To Markkanen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
throw, good. 3-point play to tie things up at 7. To Leonard.
Yep, I got him. Here we go.
To Hollis Jefferson. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Levine. And he finishes at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Leonard. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
To Hollis Jefferson.
I got ball.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the right side. Short jumper misses.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Here's Leonard for 2. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
DeJounte Murray keeps getting better. That was a tough 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Leonard. Screen coming to Leonard. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option.
Flushes down the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Leonard to Allen Crabbe. They'll get it down to Leonard. Can't connect from inside.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Got it at the line. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. To Jackson. Bulls have it. Levine. To Murray. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Hollis Jefferson. Probing the defense. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. And that one is out. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
To Allen Crabbe. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Fires the three. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Zach LaVine. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First try at the line, no good.
Into the game for Chicago, number 2, Jabari.
Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Good shot, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, lock up.
To Murray. Deep right corner. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Runner's good there.
4-2. The assist from
To Murray.
number 18.
Fires the three. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Doesn't get the bounce. Tosses. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Substitution being made in this one.
Chicago Bulls are at the limit. Entering. Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Chicago.
Take guards. You gotta miss that. You gotta miss that. Big pick right there.
To Hollis Jefferson. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
The feed stolen away. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Twenty-footer at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Bulls in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on
Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Chicago.
Bulls have it. George Hill. Layup goes down. Well done.
Oh, yeah, we come right back
Attack
to you.
mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Catch up, y'all.
Leonard. Here comes the screen. Bulls have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Leonard to Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Parker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Did enough to bother Jabari Parker. Shot off the mark. Kawhi Leonard. Rebound taken by Parker. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I'm here. I got ball. I got ball. Watch stutter.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Chicago Bulls.
Rondae Hollis Jefferson. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line.
Substitutions, Chicago.
We got this. Let's go.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Subbing in for number 2.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Chicago with the possession. Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Leonard. Allen Crabbe against Murray. To Leonard. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And number 4.
For 3. Not that time. He misses.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, time.
Substitutions, Chicago. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
To George Hill. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
To Jackson. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
They're going to make some changes with...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on up.
Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Chicago.
going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Can't miss those. That is great vision to set it up. Josh Jackson above the rim on that. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions. Entering the game for the Bulls, number 16.
To Levine. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board. To Rivers.
Watch the cutter, man.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Zach Levine. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Chicago basketball. Curling inside to Wendell Carter. Allen Crabbe, guarded by the former Dookie. Zach Levine with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Leonard. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fires the 3, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Wendell Carter. Markkanen. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Leonard. 4-3. Not that time. Rivers to bring it into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Levine. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Rivers. Carter. Beyond the arc for three. That one off the mark. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Markkanen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Leonard. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, off the iron. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
You gotta get up on that.
To Allen Crabbe. Oh, you can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Rivers. To Markkanen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer.